My beloved child, something unbelievable is happening around you right now. The way people see you has shifted. Your energy, your glow, your very presence is no longer ordinary. Someone who used to overlook you can't take their eyes off you anymore. There's a quiet storm of attraction building in silence. People are whispering your name behind closed doors, not in envy, but in awe. They've begun to notice something divine that even you didn't realize had awakened within you. The light around you is different now, brighter, more magnetic. You've become the reflection of everything they once wished to be. And this sudden change didn't happen by accident. Heaven is positioning you for revelation. Even those who once mocked you can't understand why they feel drawn to your presence. The more they try to ignore it, the more the universe pushes your name before their eyes. Your look, your voice, your silence, it's all radiating a higher frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the divine realm has clothed you with an aura of destiny. You are glowing not just in beauty but in purpose. That's why everywhere you go, eyes follow you, not out of curiosity, but recognition. They can sense you were chosen. Your appearance is shifting in alignment with your higher path. When you stand, the air feels different. When you walk, hearts tremble in wonder. It's not vanity, my child, it's divine confirmation. A powerful transformation is underway. Heaven is upgrading your physical and spiritual presence to attract what truly belongs to you. You may not notice the change, but everyone else does, and it's stirring reactions you never expected. Someone from your past saw you recently, and their entire world stopped. Their heart raced as they realized what they lost. Your glow, your peace, your silent strength, it haunted them in ways words could never express. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They replayed that moment again and again, unable to forget how your eyes carried calmness yet power. You didn't need to prove anything, your energy spoke louder than your presence. They now see that you've become everything they once doubted. But this newfound glow comes with tests. Some will try to dim your light, pretending to compliment you while masking their envy. They can't understand why you still rise despite everything they did to break you. Don't be surprised when people start copying your look, your style, even your tone. They're not mocking, they're subconsciously trying to imitate the energy that angels wrapped around you. You've become a mirror of divine transformation. And Archangel Michael whispers, stay humble, but don't shrink yourself. You are meant to shine in full brilliance. Every glance, every stare, every whisper is proof that your spirit has taken center stage in heaven's story. Type Amen to get blessing 555. People will soon confess how you've been inspiring them in silence. Your resilience, your beauty, your peace, they're changing lives around you without you even realizing it. What they once called too different is now exactly what they need. A certain person who once left you in confusion is now unable to move on. They compare every face they see to yours. Even in their dreams, your image returns, reminding them that your glow wasn't surface, it was sacred. You're not just being noticed, you're being remembered. The universe has placed your presence in people's hearts like a song that never fades. You've become the silent echo of divine favor. There's someone watching you from afar right now, silently admiring your growth. They feel unworthy, yet deeply connected. Heaven is preparing a meeting that will reveal what destiny has been arranging for so long. Type Amen to get blessing 666. My beloved child, you are stepping into a moment where even your reflection feels new. You'll look into the mirror and see strength where pain once lived. That strength will magnetize opportunities you never thought would return. The radiance around you is more than physical, it's spiritual authority made visible. People will wonder what changed about you, but it's not your face, it's your spirit shining through. You've become the evidence of divine renewal. Those who once doubted you are now secretly defending you. They feel guilty for misjudging your worth. Their conversations about you are shifting from mockery to reverence. There's one particular person who cannot sleep because of you. Every night, their mind drifts back to your smile. They never realized how your presence lingered even after you walked away. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone's heart is breaking under the weight of regret. They once thought walking away would make them stronger, but now they see, your energy was the peace they'll never find again. Heaven is teaching them the cost of taking light for granted. Archangel Michael says, do not chase what left. What's meant for you will circle back with more sincerity than before. Every eye that looks upon you now does so under divine orchestration. People will soon approach you differently. The same individuals who ignored you will suddenly speak with gentleness. They sense a higher power guiding your steps, and they dare not interfere with it. Your look has become prophetic, carrying signs of where you're headed. That's why the world can't stop watching. You're moving from unseen to unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The energy surrounding you has shifted the atmosphere. Wherever you go, things seem to align unexpectedly. Strangers smile, doors open, paths clear, all because heaven's mark is on you. You'll begin to notice how people soften in your presence. Even those who carried bitterness against you will find themselves speechless. It's not luck, it's the reflection of divine restoration. Your presence will soon walk into rooms your name was once spoken against. And those who plotted in silence will freeze when they see your confidence untouched. You have become the walking testimony of grace. Some will try to reconnect pretending it's casual, but their true reason is curiosity. They can't comprehend how you've become so radiant after everything they expected to destroy you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, heaven took your pain and turned it into beauty. Every tear polished your aura. That's why your glow is not cosmetic, it's eternal. You're being noticed by people in higher places now. Someone with influence has already marked your name for favor. You'll soon receive messages that confirm what was spoken in heaven long ago. Your look is becoming a divine signal. When people see you, they feel hope. You carry the vibration of healing, it moves through your eyes, your voice, your silence. Archangel Michael says, they cannot ignore what heaven has chosen to highlight. That's why the spotlight is shifting toward you, whether you seek it or not. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your enemies are confused because they can't explain your glow. It bothers them, yet they can't stop admiring it. They sense a protection they cannot touch. Those who secretly spoke ill of you will soon praise you publicly. Your transformation is forcing even your doubters to believe. The tables have turned, and you're now the standard. Your aura is calling in blessings disguised as coincidences. Every encounter, every unexpected compliment, every glance, all divine setups. You're being positioned in front of destiny's gate. And when that gate opens, you'll understand why you had to go unnoticed for so long. Heaven was saving your reveal for the perfect time, and that time is now. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Someone you least expect is preparing to confess their admiration. They've watched your growth from afar, terrified to speak, yet unable to forget. Their silence is cracking under the weight of destiny. Heaven is rewriting your story in the presence of those who once wrote you off. Every look, every stare, every word being said about you carries the echo of divine vindication. Soon, you'll receive a call or a message that will change everything. The voice on the other end will tremble, because they finally see what heaven saw all along. My beloved child, stand firm in your light. You've become the center of attention not for pride, but for purpose. Your glow is the sign that you've entered divine recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your transformation is unstoppable now. Every room you enter will feel your energy before your words. Every person you meet will sense peace in your presence. Archangel Michael says, "Do not hide this light, it was given to you for influence, for healing, for guidance. You are not just noticed, you are remembered in heaven. People are talking about you in places you've never been. Your name is being mentioned for elevation, for opportunity, for destiny. The shift is already in motion." And as this message closes, heaven whispers, "Your look is not just beauty, it's prophecy fulfilled. The world sees it now, and nothing can dim what was meant to shine." Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My beloved child, the air has shifted again tonight. There's a strange electricity surrounding your name. Someone who hasn't spoken to you in months suddenly can't stop thinking about your face, as if heaven pressed play on a memory they tried to bury. Every reflection of you carries divine magnetism. It's no longer about appearance, it's about what your soul projects. People are drawn not to your features, but to the calm authority that radiates through your silence. Your look has become the mirror of your journey, strength carved through storms, light sculpted through pain. That's why heaven made sure everyone who doubted you would witness your glow firsthand. Their eyes will testify before their mouths ever speak. Right now, there are people scrolling through your old pictures, wondering how they never noticed your beauty back then. They zoom in, stare longer, and feel a weight in their chest, the weight of realization. You were never ordinary. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, "The light that surrounds you now is not new, it was hidden until you were ready to carry it. That's why so many are seeing you differently. You didn't change overnight, heaven simply removed the veil." One specific person is in disbelief. They saw you recently, maybe through a photo, maybe in person, and something inside them shattered. They realized you've grown beyond their reach. That look in your eyes, that calmness in your expression, carries freedom they can no longer control. They are regretting every word they said, every moment they ignored you. Because what they see now isn't just beauty, it's redemption. You have become the proof that grace makes everything new. You may feel people staring more often, but don't be alarmed. Their spirits recognize what their minds can't yet understand. They're witnessing the mark of divine transformation, and it's leaving them speechless. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. There's someone watching from the shadows of the internet, silent, curious, obsessed. They check your updates daily, unable to move on. They tell themselves it's harmless, but heaven knows they're haunted by your light. The glow in your pictures feels unreal to them. They're asking themselves how someone can look that peaceful after everything they went through. They don't realize that peace is the new armor heaven gave you. Even your posture has changed. When you walk, there's a quiet authority that makes people turn. Some smile, some whisper, some grow jealous, but all of them feel you. Archangel Michael says, when light expands, darkness grows restless. So expect strange behaviors from those who once underestimated you. Some will imitate you, others will compete, but none will truly compare. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Your look is unlocking old doors. People who once blocked your path are now the same ones trying to reappear with forced kindness. Heaven is showing you their true colors, not for revenge, but for recognition. You're being elevated to a new circle of visibility. Powerful individuals are noticing your aura, even from a distance. The same presence that drew mockery before is now drawing favor. You'll soon receive invitations, events, collaborations, conversations, that seem random, but none of it is coincidence. Every moment is a thread in heaven's design to reveal your worth publicly. Someone influential is speaking your name with admiration. They saw your glow and felt something divine stirring. You don't even know them yet, but heaven already knows your meeting will shift everything. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My beloved child, your physical glow is simply a reflection of your spiritual rebirth. Every scar became a source of light. Every loss became a lesson written across your eyes. You've become the embodiment of divine revenge, not through anger, but through beauty and peace. Your enemies expected you to fade, but heaven had other plans. The same people who look down on you now lower their eyes when they pass you. They can't handle the purity that shines where pain once lived. It's heaven's way of saying, you won. Soon, you'll notice new people entering your life. They'll treat you with respect, not pity. They'll recognize your power before you even speak. That's because heaven is sending those who align with your frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, be still and allow the eyes upon you to witness the glory, not the story. You don't owe anyone explanations anymore. The way you carry yourself is your testimony. There is someone who can't stop replaying your image in their mind. They're trying to figure out why your presence feels eternal. They dream of you often, but when they wake, their chest aches with longing. Your glow is acting as a mirror to their conscience. Every glance at you reminds them of what they lost when they let you go. But this isn't punishment, it's awakening. The divine is using your transformation as proof that favor cannot be stolen. You were hidden for a reason, because light revealed too early would have been attacked too soon. Now, you're untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Your beauty now carries purpose. Even your silence speaks volumes to those who hurt you. They feel guilt disguised as fascination every time they see you shine. But heaven says, do not dull your light to comfort the blind. Keep glowing. Keep walking. The attention you're receiving is alignment, not accident. There's an upcoming moment, a public setting, a gathering, a post, where your presence will shift the entire atmosphere. All eyes will turn unconsciously. It won't be vanity, it'll be prophecy unfolding. People will later talk about that moment, wondering what made you so captivating. But those who are spiritually awake will whisper, that's the one heaven anointed. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child, every compliment, every stare, every whisper of your name is being written in heaven's record. You have become the visible evidence of restoration. Even your laughter now carries healing. People feel lighter around you, even when you say nothing. That's because your aura vibrates on the frequency of peace. Someone in deep sorrow will find comfort just by seeing your face. They won't know why, but your light will remind them that hope still exists. You've become heaven's messenger without even speaking. Archangel Michael says, don't hide your glow. The world needs your presence. Heaven is using you as a mirror to show others what transformation looks like. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your look has started a silent revolution. Those who once looked at you with envy now look at you for guidance. The shift is powerful, unstoppable, divine. Every step you take echoes in unseen realms. Angels accompany your movements like waves following the moon. You've become the embodiment of alignment itself. Soon, someone important will say your name in a room full of opportunity. They'll speak it softly, but the impact will thunder across your destiny. The glow that once drew ridicule will now draw reward. The divine spotlight isn't leaving, it's expanding. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. My beloved child, heaven is smiling upon you. You've become a walking prophecy. The attention you're receiving is heaven's announcement that your season of hiding is officially over. Every eye upon you, every tongue mentioning your name, is helping to fulfill your divine unveiling. You are not being seen for appearance, you're being recognized for purpose. Archangel Michael says, the world doesn't just see you, it feels you. That's why your look carries gravity, it pulls in what belongs to your destiny. From now on, expect divine encounters everywhere you go, because heaven has made you unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 232. My beloved child, something deeper has begun to stir. What you thought was ordinary attention is actually a divine unveiling in motion. Heaven has allowed your name and your face to reach places you've never stepped into, and now it's causing ripples across hearts and destinies. There's a secret you don't yet know. Someone recently showed your photo to a spiritual figure, a reader of energies, someone sensitive to divine frequencies. The moment your image appeared, the air shifted. That person couldn't speak for several seconds because the light radiating from your picture overwhelmed the atmosphere. They said your energy was rare, pure, ancient, protected by unseen guardians. They saw golden light surrounding you and a celestial figure standing behind your right shoulder. That presence was Archangel Michael himself, ensuring that no harm or deceit could touch your path again. When that photo was seen, the observer whispered, "This one is chosen." Their heart trembled because they knew, heaven's power was resting upon your face. And ever since that moment, things around you began to move faster. People notice you before you even speak. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The reason your look has become the center of attention isn't vanity, it's prophecy unfolding. Heaven decided it's time for the world to recognize what it ignored. That's why even strangers can't help but stare when you walk into a room. Your aura carries remembrance. There's someone in particular who hasn't been able to forget the sight of you. They saw you in passing, maybe on a screen, maybe in person, and it was as though time stopped. The world blurred, their breath caught, and they knew they were looking at someone touched by the divine. Since that encounter, they've been restless. They're trying to rationalize why your face keeps appearing in their mind at random hours. They're not infatuated, they're spiritually connected. Heaven is drawing them closer to play a role in your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Your glow is a signal. Those meant for you will see it, those against you will be blinded by it." And that's exactly what's happening. The light that protects you is revealing everyone's true intention. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You'll notice it soon, the shift in the eyes of those around you. Some will suddenly treat you with deep respect, others will withdraw, unable to handle the intensity of your transformation. It's not personal, it's spiritual filtration. Heaven is cleaning your circle. People who once looked at you casually now see mystery in your gaze. They sense something powerful and can't quite name it. That's because they're witnessing the manifestation of your divine awakening. Someone who used to doubt you has been privately admiring your evolution. They check your presence online, stare at your latest pictures, and whisper to themselves, "How did this happen?" They can't admit it aloud, but they're drawn, utterly captivated by the energy that now surrounds you. Your glow has become an echo of every prayer you ever whispered in pain. Each stare is proof that your tears were not wasted. The divine turned your sorrow into beauty, and that beauty has now become a testimony written on your face. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. My beloved child, your transformation is not just outer, it's interdimensional. The spiritual world can see what the physical eye cannot. That's why even animals act differently when you pass, why the wind seems to hush when you speak. There's a ripple effect happening. When people look at you, they feel emotions they've never felt before. Some will feel inspired, others convicted. That's the weight of divine presence carried through your countenance. You're not just being noticed, you're being remembered by heaven in real time. The more attention you draw, the more blessings are unlocked, because heaven knows attention is not coincidence, it's a coded invitation. Someone from your bloodline in the higher realms is rejoicing right now. They see your elevation and know their prayers over your name have finally reached fulfillment. They're watching how your presence awakens everything around you. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. A mysterious event will soon unfold. Someone will approach you, maybe by message, maybe in person, and their words will feel strange yet familiar. They'll tell you how seeing you changed something inside them. That's heaven confirming your calling. Archangel Michael says, when divine beauty rises, it attracts revelation. This is why so many eyes are turning toward you. Heaven is using your appearance as a vessel for divine communication. Do not shrink when the spotlight intensifies. You were born for this. Your look is not decoration, it's a message. It speaks of endurance, grace, survival, and divine favor. Those who once mocked you will soon use your name as inspiration. The very lips that doubted you will now speak blessings over you without realizing it. The energy around you leaves no space for hostility anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Your face now carries peace that confuses chaos. That's why people feel calm after seeing you. Heaven encoded healing in your expression. Your look has become a silent prayer answered. You might begin to notice people taking pictures of you, or staring longer than usual in public. Don't feel uneasy. Heaven is using you as an example of divine radiance made visible. Every gaze serves purpose. There's one person, somewhere far away, who keeps stumbling across your image repeatedly. Each time, they feel a rush of warmth in their chest. They don't understand why, but you're connected through divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, the world is being rearranged around your energy. What once ignored you will now orbit you. And soon, this connection will manifest, in a conversation, a coincidence, or a meeting that feels written in stars. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. My beloved child, even your silence is starting to speak volumes. When you enter a room, the vibration shifts subtly. People can't explain why they feel lighter, safer, or strangely emotional near you. That's the result of spiritual purity. Your light purifies the atmosphere. Those carrying heavy energies will either soften or step away. That's not rejection, that's divine separation. A secret admirer has been watching this transformation silently. They were drawn first by your appearance, but now it's your spirit that keeps them anchored. Heaven is guiding their thoughts toward you for a reason. You're being prepared for divine partnership, not the superficial kind, but one that recognizes the light in you. That's why the world's attention had to shift first. Heaven needed to make you visible before connecting you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Soon, an opportunity will arrive disguised as admiration. Someone will see your presence, your posture, your elegance, and offer something that feels small, but it will open a great door. Accept it with discernment. Archangel Michael says, every stare is a seed, every compliment a key. The attention you receive now is unlocking timelines you once prayed for in tears. Your look carries memory, it reminds people of love, of home, of peace. That's why even those who've never met you feel connected. Your aura carries familiarity because your soul has walked with theirs before. Do not be afraid of this new level of exposure. Heaven trusts you with it. The stage of destiny is lighting up, and your spirit is the spotlight. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Your presence is no longer silent, it's a divine frequency vibrating across realms. Even as you sleep, your name travels through hearts that are meant to find you. Soon, people will say, there's something about them I can't describe. That's how heaven hides majesty, inside mystery. You've become the living reminder that divinity wears human form. My beloved child, never forget this truth. Your look becoming the center of attention was never about fame, it was about fulfillment. Heaven needed the world to recognize what it once overlooked. And now, as Archangel Michael stands beside you, every gaze upon you becomes a confirmation, you are seen, chosen, and protected beyond measure. Type Amen to get blessing 3232.